everyone, today we are going to make a simple recipe for pineapple and lime crema. And we're making this because it is a perfect topping for tacos and burritos. It's a Mexican type recipe topping for that, and I think it would also go well on a salad, and it's really going to be easy to make. So what I have here, I got these limes from Walmart. They're very small. They might be key limes. I don't know. They didn't have them labeled. But we're going to say 2 limes or 4 of these little bitty small ones. I got 16 ounces, I think that is, yeah, of sour cream. These pineapple rings I roasted with a roast, some pork. So, and I saved these. So we're going to be putting those in with our sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 4 rings and drop them into my blender. In there. Now I'm going to zest a couple of these limes. Three of these is probably equivalent to 2 full-size limes. Alright, let's put that in with our pineapples. Now, let's cut our limes in half here. We're just going to squeeze the juice of these limes into the pineapples. Just like that. So we use 3 small limes or probably 2 large limes. Alright, so my pineapples that I kind of roasted, they are kind of dry. So I'm going to go, I got some 100% pineapple juice. We're just going to put a splash of that in there. Give it some moisture. And now we are going to blend that up. Alright, as easy as that. We let that run for about a minute just to get that really nice and pulverized. Now we'll take our pound of sour cream. Dump that in there. Give it a whirl. Alright, here's take 2. My cameraman let the disc get full on my camera, and we didn't record the last part of this video, but don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Well, I think I'm going to have to fire that cameraman, but I probably can't do that since I'm the cameraman, so maybe I'll just give him a warning that he needs to wisen up a little bit, pay more close attention. But anyway, you didn't miss much on this. All I did was finish blending that up, poured it in here, divided it into tins, and we did a taste test. That's a beautiful sour creamy flavor with a touch of sweetness from the pineapple and that lime juice in there. That's going to be perfect. So what I'll do is I'll get this in the freezer, get it frozen solid. Once it's frozen solid, we'll put it in the freeze dryer, and this freeze dryer load has got a beautiful meal coming out of it. So I'll see you when this comes out of the freeze dryer. I just want to put in a little cut in here and remind all of you, my viewers, that my new recipe book is out. And it looks like this. This is the coil bound version, or spiral bound version. That way you can open it to where you want. It has a QR code right here that you can scan for the recipe, and that will bring up the video for the recipe. So you can kind of watch the video and follow along in your recipe book. So I just want to let you know that that's available. I don't have an advertising budget, so I'll be putting this in my videos for a while just to get the word out. And yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out on Amazon. It's still not showing up on Amazon, so you can buy it direct from the Lulu bookstore, which is my publisher. It's a self-publishing company, and they're the only ones that will offer this coil bound anyway. So make sure that if you want a good price, go for the coil bound, because I have to raise the price on the paperback version because of the distribution and what Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and all those people charge. They charge way more than what I make on the book, put it that way. So I have to raise the price on the paperback book. But I personally like the coil bound version myself. I make the same profit on each, just to let you know. There you go. I just wanted to kind of bring that to your attention in case you didn't know. The new book is out. It's called 50 More Freeze-Dried Meal Pouch and Treat Recipes, a companion book to John and Bibbs on YouTube. So I hope you guys check that out. And there we have it. Here we have our pineapple lime Mexican crema that we mixed together, freeze dried. Now we're going to package it up, and I'm going to be including these in my next video meal. So stay tuned for that one. All we're going to do is we're going to take a Ziploc bag, we'll take out one of these squares that are very delicate, and put them in the bag, crumble them up a little bit, like that. And we're not going to zip it shut. Just going to gently roll it like that and put it aside. We'll be including these little pouches inside the meal pouch next week for you guys. For me, I'll be packing that up after I pack these. So let's get this done off camera, and I'll be right back. And there we go. We got those all bagged up and ready to go in the pouches once I pack next week's video for you. So I kept some out of the crema. Got some water here. I'm just going to slowly add this water. Now this is going to want to be a little bit runny, because that's the way it was when I made it. Now notice that this does not soak up the moisture as quick as our last week's video, the salsa verde. It's still soaking it up, but it doesn't soak it up quite as quick. Okay, so I just stirred around with this for a couple minutes to get that nice and smooth. Ideally, maybe you'd want to make this 10 minutes or so earlier. Maybe, I don't know. We're going to be pouring it on something, so I don't think you're going to notice any grainy texture to it, if there is any. Oh yeah, that tastes good. You get more of the pineapple flavor after freeze drying than you did before freeze drying. Oh yeah, that is going to be delicious on my tacos. Or if you had a salad, that'd be great on a salad too. A tossed salad. Oh yeah. There you go. Another short and quick one for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you stay tuned for next week's video. We're going to put this all together and make a meal pouch that you can enjoy in 20 years. I'll see you then.